My name is Mukhtar Ahmed. My name is Mukhtar Ahmed. I'm a director of Cancer Investments Limited, which was registered in 1989. In the month of July 1992, I bought a property in Runda, July 1992, which has been taken over by hooligans associated with Robert Alai. On 31st March of 2025, I found Robert Alai on my property and he chased me away from my property. Immediately I talked to my lawyers and we filed a suit. The property is charged to a bank. It has got charges totaling 110 million shillings, which still stay outstanding. Immediately after filing the suit, we got injunctive orders, and up to today, from 19th May up to today, Robert Alai has failed to honor the orders. So I request the government to help me to evict Robert Alai. I bought this property with my heart sweat and I've been owning it for the last 33 years. And one morning I find out some hooligans with Robert Alai are occupying it. So it is my humble request to the government. I have reported the matter to the police. It's my humble request to the government that they help me to evict Robert Alai from my property.
What are the police saying concerning the protect the case?
The police have promised action, but up to now I've not got any action from them.
Well, what the question would be, what is the use of reporting an offense? The object of the law, as it subsists in the National Police Service Act, is that every citizen, every person has a right to report an offense to the police. It's documented. If there is an assault, like he was assaulted in the defense of his property, if there is a malicious damage to the property, like there was a malicious damage to the property, someone breaks the gate to gain access, there is something called forcible detainer. Forcible detainer is when you enter into someone's property and want to remain there. And by the way, I should say this, anybody who defies an order of the court issued by the ELC, the Environment and Land Court Act, under Section 19 thereof, you are liable to be imprisoned over and above the fine of 20 million shillings. We need to see this being flexed, used by the courts so that it can be exemplary to they who are minded to occupy illegally properties of other people. It is time that the law was enforced, and you find that when it comes to politicians, there is one lane of enforcement of the law, and when you come to civilians, especially they who are indigent, they who are economically disadvantaged, the poor in this country, they have another lane for the enforcement of the law as against them. What happens to they who are weak? And if we do not have the equality of the law and the protection of the law espoused in Article 27(1) of the Constitution, what are we looking at? We are staring at the precipice of the breakdown of our society. And yet we have legislation passed day by day that is supposed to be binding on all of us. None of us is above the law, not even the President of this Republic. And they who feel and perceive that they can break the law and get away with it, it is a wake-up call. The Kenyan people no longer we should tolerate this breaking of the law, wanton and open breaking of the law, breach of the law, like we are governed by the rule and the law of the jungle. We are not. We are not. And it's just about time that the law was enforced.